Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
You okay, Ginge?
Yeah, are you, Bri?
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
The tripod. The tripod. We got a tripod.
We got a tripod. Hopefully it's a bit more stable. Tiny bit better. Yeah.
Bit more
Yeah.
aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah. Welcome back to
The Off the
Off the
Pace
Pace
podcast
Podcast.
with Stanley.
And Ginge.
Woo!
Thank you. What are we discussing today, Ginge? Glug, 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 glug.
We are discussing do's and don'ts about moving abroad.
Oh.
In specific, Australia.
Yes.
Talk about our experience, what we learned, a few tips, tricks, the unexpected, what you should expect, and yeah, overall views, opinions, feelings, thoughts
and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, so for context, we're from Manchester. I've always lived here. Never really done anything like that, have we?
No.
Didn't really do like university gap year, travelling, anything.
Yeah, actually, yeah, none of us. Neither of us did university, did we?
No, so we didn't do any of that. So this was it was a very scary thing, wasn't it, I think?
Yeah.
And at the same time, it was also very exciting. But yeah, there's just a lot of feelings associated with it, I felt.
Yeah.
Before and after and during, but
especially
especially before, I thought. I was very anxious about it, and I'm sure you were. But yeah, we basically decided to try it out, and we weren't, I think it's important to clarify that we weren't going travelling.
No.
We were going with the intention to hopefully move there and stay there.
Yeah, we were going to...
I feel.
We both always wanted to go. We were going to see what it was like, see what happened. We were just like, we'll go, see how long we stay there for. If we love it, we'll stay longer. If we don't, we'll come back.
Yeah. And I think that's one of the things we did right. We didn't really put that pressure on.
Yeah.
And we both had jobs that we were like quite well respected in, and therefore we weren't worried about that. I think, like the worst case scenario, we could always just come home and
we left,
start again, which is kind of what we did.
Yeah, pretty much. Spoiler alert. We left on good terms with our bosses and companies and jobs.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
So it was thankfully always a possibility that we could come back and just kind of resume regular life, if you know what I mean.
Because obviously you can always do that, but if you've left a job on bad terms or you didn't really have much going on in that sense, it makes it a little bit more difficult.
It's never ideal to do that, is it?
No. But yeah, we basically just kind of got stuck in the rut of the 9 to 5, and every day was the same. We were kind of living for the weekend, and yeah, that was it really, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, and most people probably watching us, if you've clicked on this video, will understand exactly how we felt.
Yeah.
It was just a rat race, wasn't it? It was just, everything was getting, there was no motivation, there was no inspiration, it was just all bleak.
It is what it is, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then, so yeah, we kind of decided to do it. We had, well, you worked with a good friend of yours now, who is still Australian.
Is no longer Australian.
No, she is.
Shout out Minnie, love you.
Shout out Minnie, yeah. And she basically kind of did the reverse, didn't she? But she was in a bit more of the travelling kind of vibe.
Yeah, she definitely did a bit more travelling than we did. She went to loads of places in the UK.
But
Manchester was a base.
Yeah, but her intention was to go home as well. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't that she was moving over here.
Oh, no,
I
yeah,
see,
yeah.
yeah.
She came for a year and was kind of crammed it as much as possible into that year.
Yeah. But yeah, having her as a point in Australia, I think helps us out a lot because I know a lot of people don't have that.
I think that's
And
what ended up pushing us to go and
yeah,
giving us the confidence to actually get on the plane
yeah.
and get there.
So I'm always aware of that because we were very lucky in that sense. Because I know a few people, and so do you. Like, and I'm sure maybe some of you guys watching this, have maybe done this as well. Like, people literally just go by themselves and
Yeah, I mean,
start again. And fair play.
I was about to say, not congrats to you.
Yeah, you.
Respects.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't, well, yeah, I couldn't do that.
It just makes it a lot more scary, I think, doesn't it? But
Mm.
it's always worth it, I think.
Yeah, that was very handy as we stayed with her for, I think it was about 2 months and a family at the start in Melbourne, which was obviously extremely handy. We were very thankful because it really got us up on our feet with trying to find jobs. Kind of collecting yourselves after getting there is a big thing as well because it's quite a big shock, isn't it?
Yeah. I think just getting used to it as well. It's like when you go on holiday, isn't it? Like, you just, oh right, I'm not in England, I'm in, Spain or wherever. Like, and it's just like adjusting your brain.
Yeah.
It's like that, but all day, every day.
Yeah.
And at that time, we were like, oh, maybe this is us now. Like for the rest of our lives. I don't know.
Yeah. And like
Or for a long, long period of time, anyway.
Yeah.
That was the vibe.
And Minnie was showing us where to go, how to work the tram. It was all very handy and very.
Yeah.
We're very lucky that we had that.
Extremely lucky.
Yeah. From there, we managed to rent a cute little apartment, didn't we?
Yep.
St Kilda-ish way. Shout out St Kilda. Windsor way.
Where basically every Irish person goes.
I say more. There were so many Irish people. There was a lot of English people. There were so many Irish people.
I had days where I actually genuinely forgot I was in Australia and not like Ireland.
Yeah.
Because there was that many.
Yeah, I can.
I loved it. It was great. But
oh yeah, it was great time.
It just kept like throwing me off on a daily basis.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And yeah, I was working a full-time job. I think it was 40 hours. The commute was like an hour every day on the tram. That's what I could say about that.
That's it, fair. You didn't really have the best time, did you, in that job, I feel? You learned a lot about yourself and the industry and, people, but I think overall you weren't happy and you weren't enjoying it. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah. I obviously come from a hospitality barista background and I was doing the same thing over there. But
and hospitality, obviously I've not experienced this firsthand. You have. Some of you guys will. But it's already quite a intense and can be quite a stressful, emotional industry to work in. Oh.
It's kind of cutthroat sometimes.
Yeah. Like it's heavy, isn't it?
What I didn't realise is, personally, coming from the UK hospitality to the Australian hospitality, it was kind of like a massive smack in the face, really. They are much more precise, much more not extreme, but
different.
Yeah, I mean, there's differences. They're a lot more persistent, and I don't think I was kind of ready for that. I didn't really realise that.
It felt like they took it very seriously,
which is good.
Yeah, which is good, but sometimes, especially in your situation, maybe you needed someone a bit more gentle. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, I
Or
agree with
somewhere
that.
more gentle.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they're a business. They're there to make money. So it's one of them, innit?
And I must say, I will never say the name,
Go
but they did the best bagels I've ever tasted in my entire life.
They did.
Oh my God, what I would get on a flight back to Melbourne to get one of them bagels.
I would not do that.
The chicken salad bagel with BBQ sauce.
20+ hour flight.
But in saying this, I feel like I've come back to the UK and the way I work in hospitality is so much better. It really opened my eyes to my job. I'm much more precise. I'm much more organised. I'm thinking ahead. It's actually done the world of wonders looking back, but at the time, in the whole situation we were in, it was just extremely, extremely stressful.
You didn't need it, did you? I don't think.
No, and I feel like I didn't get any support because for the majority of the time, it was basically just me and you.
Yeah.
Our friend came over for a bit, but we didn't make many friends.
No, and that's not saying like Australian people aren't nice.
No.
Because I think they're the opposite personally. But I don't know, it's just one of them things, isn't it? I don't know if we were in the most sociable kind of phase of our lives.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. As
I
well.
get that.
I feel like we didn't really want friends.
No, and
you know what I mean? Like,
and it felt like I kind of got the vibe that not everyone obviously, but where we were, everyone knew it was kind of just like traveling for everyone and everyone would move on. So making friends wasn't really top priority because it was like, oh, they'll be here for a month and then they're gone.
yeah.
Which
yeah,
I get because I'd kind of be the same.
Yeah, I agree with that. And it's like, and I think that's where like where we lived and what we were surrounded by didn't really help. Like unless if you're traveling, I think it's quite easy to make friends with people that are also traveling.
Yeah.
Especially because 9 times out of 10 you're probably going to go to the same places and stuff.
Yeah, all the hostels and everything.
But if you're trying to make friends with someone that isn't on that same vibe or level, if you will, it's quite difficult.
I mean, I do have to say, I don't think we tried hard enough.
Oh, no.
Looking back.
Absolutely not.
We probably could have tried a lot harder by going out more and kind of I don't think we even really approached people that much, but I think it was a bit of this and that. I think it was a bit of everything.
Yeah, and I think we talked about this as well, like going on a deeper level, there's like a bit of a housing crisis in Australia.
Yeah.
And like the people that were born there and lived there the whole life literally can't afford to rent a place or even get a place.
Yeah.
Because it seems to be like a lot of travellers coming over and there's such an influx of people going into Australia that it ultimately makes it worse and much harder. And therefore I think that leads to them kind of having a bit of a negative attitude towards people like us.
Which unfortunately is really understandable.
Yeah, and I get that.
Yeah.
Because I'd be the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of them things. But that's not to say that, don't go because they're all horrible.
No.
I disagree with that personally.
They're lovely.
I think they're all really nice.
And hilarious, to be honest.
Yes.
And obviously everyone's experience is completely different. So what we say is taken with a pinch of salt.
Yeah, absolutely. It's more just things to kind of
consider.
Yeah. Because there was a lot of stuff that we didn't realise and even think about, really.
Yeah, because in the 9 months we were there, it was kind of... Stan found it really hard to get a job, didn't you?
Yes.
So coming on to the next topic, which will probably be like how expensive everything was, because we had one solid income, we couldn't do half of the things we wanted to do because we had no spare money.
Yeah.
So I think that definitely contributed to us possibly not having the best time we could have.
The best experience, yeah, definitely.
Because everything is expensive. But looking back in hindsight, if we had 2 people wages, we probably would have been all right.
Yeah, because I managed to do like a bit of basically Uber Eats delivery kind of delivery driver service. Don't know, yeah.
Mm.
Which obviously you can make money from, but it fluctuates.
Yeah.
Whereas yours didn't, you know. You got paid a flat wage and
Also, hospitality, you get paid more money on the weekends and bank holidays, which is amazing. It was, yeah, the UK needs to start doing that.
and were the tips better? Worse?
Um,
Non-existent? I can't remember.
I think the tips. I don't think the tips were as good. Hence the more money at
Was
the
it that
weekends and
the tips weren't as good, but the wages were
yeah,
higher, weren't they? Yeah, that was it. And then I think it was like if you work in, say, like a bar or a nightclub, if you work in, what do they call it, like peak hours or off-peak hours, maybe?
yeah, I can't remember what it's
So,
called. Yeah,
say if you were working on a
unsociable hours.
that was it. On a Saturday night, where you'd rather be out rather than working, you got paid more for that.
Yeah,
It was just little things like that which we thought were really good.
yeah, 100%. I think it made me want to work weekends and bank holidays.
And that, yeah, which is the whole point. And that really, we kind of felt that the UK, we were very surprised that why aren't
It's a great.
the UK doing this?
It's such a good idea.
You know what I
It's
mean?
such a good idea, especially for hospitality workers, because they deserve it as well.
Because I kind of got the vibe that people were just naturally happier in the jobs over there.
Yeah, because it was kind of a fair pay.
Yeah.
And I mean, the lifestyle is completely different. Like the clientele is completely different. People are more. I think it's just people are just more excited for everything. Like I don't know how to phrase it, but
Well, I think because I've kind of had this same thought with when I went to America and like LA in particular, in that when you are trying to do something, so say if you were like dead set on being an actor, when you're trying to pursue that dream, people are much more supportive of it. And like I find in the UK that people are the opposite and try and bring you down on that.
yeah,
And like kind of almost make you feel ashamed of it. Whereas like I feel in Australia and places like America and stuff, like they're a bit more supportive of it.
Yeah, there's less judgment.
Yeah.
Do what you want if it makes you happy.
And the more like you say, excited and just like positive.
Yeah.
And there's obviously a number of reasons why that is. But I do think the lifestyle is one of the biggest factors of that. Because it's a very morning kind of place, isn't it?
Which is a big reason why we went, because we are big morning people. We'd much rather get everything done in the morning, go to the gym and do all this. Which is what really appealed to us when people in Australia get up at like 4 o'clock, go and watch sunrise. They'll go for a coffee at 7 o'clock. Coffee shops are open. It's a lot more chilled out vibe.
Yeah. But then coffee shops are closed by 3:30.
Yeah, which was amazing.
Which makes sense, though.
Yeah, because no one's getting a coffee.
No one
after
really wants a coffee after.
Costa's still open till 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
But
And you've got some poor girl working.
Yeah.
Costa Coffee. And has to close up at 6 o'clock.
Yeah. So that was really good.
Anyway.
But yeah, you were a delivery driver.
Mm-hmm.
Delivering yummy scran to the locals.
The amount of times I wanted to eat someone's food was crazy.
So many good places.
And like you'd be looking at their order and you'd be like, yeah, good choice, I like that.
Yeah.
I might not deliver it. No, joking.
It what? But yeah, you worked very hard in that job. And
it was
it was long days sometimes. Very obviously physically taxing.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, the issue we had was because of how expensive everything is, and one person trying to kind of provide for most stuff, it's hard to get that work-life balance.
Well, it was just like, because it wasn't set money for me, it was difficult to plan. It was difficult to know what we could do. You know what I mean? Like, I thought some weeks it was really fun and we actually managed to get, do quite a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
And then, say, like the next week, it would be tough.
Yeah.
And it was frustrating more than anything, I think.
It was really frustrating because when we were there, we wanted to go here and do this and go to this bar, but in reality, I don't think we did half of what we wanted to do.
No, we still did quite a bit, I feel.
Yeah, like we went to Sydney for a few days.
But that shows how much we wanted to do and how much there is to do as well.
Oh, there's so much to do.
Yeah.
You could find so much to do.
'Cause this was just in Melbourne and Sydney, really, that we were.
Yeah.
There's obviously a bunch of other places which you can go and explore as well.
Yeah. With that, I'd just be like, if you're solo travelling, just be cautious for prices. If you're going renting somewhere, having a full-time job, trying to go out, it's not unachievable, but
it's difficult. Yeah.
It's difficult.
And like, especially like the drinking culture, like it was very much people, like I kind of know this because I'd deliver a lot of alcohol to like, a lot of the customers. And there was one guy that was talking to me and he was super nice. And I was just like, oh, what are you up to tonight? Just making conversation. He's like, oh, I'm going to go out, but, I'm not going out till later. Basically, like, long story short, we kind of just order drinks in. It's cheaper to order drinks in, get a crate of beer or whatever.
Yeah.
Get drunk at someone's house and then go out to the bars and stuff a little bit later.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of shows how expensive it is, especially on the sociable side of things. And obviously, like with bars and stuff, like we said before, like them bars have to pay higher wages for these kind of hours, and therefore it's going to be unfortunately more expensive.
Yeah.
If you're on the flip side of that as a consumer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was actually like cheaper to, get stuff delivered in rather than going out and.
It's like our friend has just come back from actually Melbourne, Australia, and she travelled around, and we were talking about prices and stuff and how expensive stuff is, and she was like, I don't really think it is that expensive. And I was confused. I was like, why do you say that? And it made sense because it was like $14 for a Guinness, which is £7, which is actually now about right. Because you go into town now, it's £7 for a Guinness.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm a bit old school, but I'd still say £7 is expensive.
Oh,
like I paid £6.20 the other night, and I was like, oh.
No.
Yeah,
£7 is expensive.
But I know what you're saying. It's unfortunately becoming.
It's the standard now.
Yeah. Like if I get a pint of Guinness for a £5, I'm buzzing.
Because I think
I'm like, that used to be so expensive.
Before we left, it was a bit cheaper. It's definitely gone up since we've come back.
Yeah, 100%. I think the main difference with our friend, who's just kind of come back after like, when'd she go? Like for a few weeks, was it?
She got back like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. She wasn't renting. Like, I feel like a lot of your money, as it probably should, but I think over there it was just crazy, goes on your rent.
Yeah.
And so, if you're not renting and you're doing hostels or you're staying with friends or whatever, you're probably going to have a much more fun time.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have a lot more.
You're not got all the bills and everything. Yeah. But it's like, it can be done because my other friend is living in Sydney, just outside Sydney. And she's loving it.
Yeah.
She's managing the money really well. It's not that expensive. She can pay for everything. She earns enough. So it's definitely doable. It's kind of
She
just...
working?
Yeah.
She's working?
Yeah.
Oh. That's cool.
But again, there's 2 of them. So it's her and a mate.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I feel like people tend to live with other people over there. Like, I feel like in the UK, you could maybe... I was speaking to one of your friends the other night, and he was like, yeah, I'm living by myself. Like, it's expensive, but I can do it.
yeah.
And he's like... And then he's like talking about moving in with his girlfriend, and he's like, I can't wait, because it's... Obviously, I can't wait to live with her, but I also can't wait to
Share the bills.
save money.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And he's like, but it's still doable for me at the minute.
Mm.
Whereas over there, I feel like it's extremely difficult.
Yeah.
And it might just be that, you know, if there's any Australians watching or any people that have been that can shed light, it might just be that the housing crisis is just...
Well, that's what the guy was saying.
The problem, and it might, hopefully...
The guy who...
For you guys.
Remember, showed us around the house?
Yeah.
And he was like, it's the worst I've ever seen it.
Yeah.
Well, he was saying something like him and his family can't afford... I can't remember what he was saying. But he was basically saying it was the worst he's ever seen it when we got there.
I think his roommate was moving out, wasn't he? Or he was going travelling.
No, I meant the other one. The man with the family.
The man with the family.
Yeah, who showed us around our house. Or he was there for the heating or something.
Oh, yeah.
Him.
Oh, he was great.
He was bloody lovely. Loved him.
Shout out Joe.
You remember his name?
Yeah.
Joe.
Love
Oh,
Joe.
he was so nice.
He was like a...
Can't remember what he was doing.
I think he was like a surveyor, basically.
Yes. Yeah, because she was selling the house. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
Because he was saying it was the most expensive.
Yeah, he has... I think he had 3 lads. And he was like saying, you know, our groceries are like $400.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, oh my God. And he's like, yeah, it's just gone insane. Like the last 2... I think he, at that time, which is, what, about a year ago now? Probably?
Yeah.
He was saying like, yeah, the last 2 years, it's literally just gone insane.
Sky high.
Which it has over here as well.
Yeah, it's done the exact same back here. Yeah.
But I think it is worse over there.
Mm.
And yeah, hopefully it'll chill out in the next few years.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And become a little bit more affordable for people going over
everyone.
there, but also people that, like I say, have lived there and been born there and grown up there and all that.
Yeah.
Because you should be able to afford to live in your own city or country. You know what I mean? And I know that was like one of the big reasons why there were so many Irish, because I know Dublin is a similar story.
Yeah.
In that it's so expensive to live in Dublin that it was actually cheaper to live in Melbourne.
Which is mental.
So a load of Irish people were like, why not?
Yeah.
Which,
don't blame them.
Which I get, yeah, fair enough.
On that, the food shop, some of it was actually really reasonably priced. It was just some stuff which was really expensive. Some weird things that were just all really expensive. But some of it was kind of what you'd expect it would have been.
Yeah, I don't think it was that crazy.
No.
Maybe you had to like make 1 or 2
adjustments
here and there, but for the most part I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
The
chocolate and crisp selection was awful.
Shit.
I just want to say.
God damn.
Prepare yourself.
God damn. Yeah.
Like grapes. They were like $12 or something, weren't they?
Yeah. There was a reason for that, and I can't remember what it was. But I think they also get hit because of where they are as well.
Yeah, the taxes and...
Yeah, and like imports and all that kind of stuff, which is annoying, but, you know, it's what it is.
The fresh fruit, veg, meat was scrumptious.
Yeah.
Oh, you can tell the difference.
Much better quality in food, for sure.
You could taste it.
Yeah.
It was tasty food.
Yeah, and so if it was more expensive, I
wasn't too hungry.
Didn't really mind paying it because
there's an Aldi and stuff like that, so you can go to the cheaper shops. Because what we found weird was in the UK, you've got a range of supermarkets you can go to. You can go to Tesco, Sainsbury's, Waitrose, M&S, Asda, Morrison's, There it was Coles. What was the other one called?
Woolworths.
Coles, Woolworths, Aldi, and that was it really.
Yeah, and I believe Coles and Woolworths are owned by the same group of people. I think.
If you go to Coles,
Don't quote me on that.
get the Coles cookies.
Yeah, they were good.
The American-looking ones. They're the nicest cookies I've ever tasted.
Because they were like what, $6, $7 maybe.
No, I think they were less. I think they were like $5.
So let's say they're $5 and you got what, 12 cookies in it.
Yeah.
So that's like £2.50.
Which makes sense.
I think it was more that because of how Australia is, like it's a very active place. Like everyone's very conscious of their health and like everyone works out, everyone likes to eat well and
they want to feel good.
Yeah.
They want to feel good, they want to look good.
And then like when they do enjoy themselves with like beer and stuff, like they okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Like they still, you know what I mean? Like they don't feel as bad because they've ate so good for the rest of the week or whatever.
Yeah.
But I noticed that kind of like junk food was cheaper.
Yeah.
Because no one tends to go for it.
Yeah.
And then the stuff that's like, you know, good for you essentially was a bit on the higher side. But that's how it should be.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the supermarkets were...
Junk food should be more expensive.
Yeah, I just thought about that.
So then you don't eat it.
Yeah.
Because you shouldn't. In moderation.
But I feel like you're encouraged to eat well and...
Yeah, you definitely...
I feel like they spend a lot of money on food.
Yeah.
And good, healthy food.
And it's even like the takeaways on the streets. It was pho and there's sushi and it's Mexican and it wasn't like anywhere near as fatty and greasy.
Yeah, like
as here.
Like there was chicken, but if it's chicken, it's like properly done chicken, like rotisserie style or something
Quality.
like that. Not like deep fat fried, like greasy kind of stuff.
The fresh sushi. If you see the fresh sushi on the high street, where you can just pick up a few pieces, oh, it's so good.
Incredible.
It's so good. And if you're in Melbourne and you're looking for a chippy, I just thought the name of it's gone. What was that chippy called? The only English chippy.
The Irish one?
Yeah, no, the other one. The funky one.
Funky.
Near the old gym.
Funky chips. Funky. Near the old gym. No idea.
Past the English shop.
Yep.
You go down to the bottom.
Oh, Northern Soul.
There you go. If you're looking for a good chippy in Melbourne, in the St Kilda area, Northern Soul is your one.
Yeah, and it's ran by, I believe they were from like Lancashire way.
Yeah.
Or some Yorkshire, maybe, something like that. So they're proper stuff. You go in and they're English and it's
a slice of home.
Yeah, and it makes you feel very comforting, I think.
Yeah, because
they're quite popular over there, so you will have probably heard of them if you're heading that way or are there and you're English. Irish.
Before that, we went to a chippy near our friend's house we were staying at, and it wasn't a chippy, was it, Ryan? It was classed as a chippy, and it was kind of promoted as a chippy, but it was not a chippy.
It wasn't what we were used to.
I was very upset.
Was it?
No.
It's not that it wasn't a chippy.
It wasn't a chippy.
No, but no. It wasn't your version of a chippy. Was it?
That's very true. My version's different to someone else's version.
It is.
It was like
and that's
fries, chicken. What did I even get?
You got a sausage, but you were expecting it to not be battered, and it was battered.
And it was fries, not chippy chips. No curry.
Obviously my fault, guys. You know.
It wasn't your fault. But they do have chicken salt over there, which is basically like a peri-peri salt. And it's better. Yeah, it's fucking good.
Really good.
It's really good. Pardon?
Pardon?
Sorry? It's really good. Really fudging good.
Fudging. But yeah, and then so we were out there for 9 or 10 months, I think.
Yeah.
And ultimately, we made the decision to come back. Our tenancy on the place we were renting was like kind of coming to the end as well.
Yes.
So we had a bunch of things that kind of, you were kind of getting done with that job, weren't you?
Yeah.
And I think mentally it was very exhausting for both of us.
It was.
We were missing home, we were missing friends. And like I say, we had a lot of like logistical things going on. So like the tenancy was up and things like that. So it all kind of merged perfectly, I think.
I think we would have stayed if we had the ability to then move on from there, to travel somewhere else, to be able to rent, to kind of do more.
Yeah,
but in the situation we were in, we weren't financially
we
able.
hadn't really managed to save up much money, had we?
No. So it was the smartest decision.
Yeah,
to come home.
I think it was going to bring on more stress than.
And we were already stressed enough.
Yeah. So yeah, we made the decision to come home.
Yeah.
And like you say, I think ultimately it was probably the right decision.
Yeah.
And since then, we've just kind of got back into the swing of things, really, haven't we?
Yeah, I mean, it came with its challenges. But ultimately, it's still the best thing I personally and we ourselves have ever done for us.
Absolutely.
It was an amazing experience. I wouldn't change, even though it was really, really tough sometimes, I wouldn't change the way we did it. I learned some big life lessons out there, I think. And it's never a no to going back to Australia.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
We're always up for the idea of it. It's not like we've closed that chapter and we'd never ever go back, because that's just not true.
No.
We're a lot smarter, we're a lot wiser. It's like, in hindsight, looking back, going to Melbourne probably wasn't where we actually wanted to go. But we had friends, there was more knowledge around there. But I think we would have enjoyed like somewhere nearer the coast.
Melbourne felt like a city. Obviously, it is a city.
I was about to say, yeah.
But it felt a little bit too like Manchester.
I felt like I was in Manchester on the other side of the world.
And that's not really what we were kind of going for. We were kind of going for basically the things that you see on Instagram.
Yeah, the aesthetic.
And that is one of the lessons that we kind of learned, which we were very naive in that obviously everything you see online isn't the case.
And to do your proper research, because we tried to research as well as we could, but we could have researched a lot better into where we actually wanted to be.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of people online don't show not the negatives, but like the cons.
Yeah.
Of Australia and
that's true.
Living abroad, and this isn't just Australia in particular. You know what I mean? It's always like the big, bright, sunny beaches.
The 5 a.m. wake up. Yeah.
It's not the torrential rain that I got caught in that one day. You know what I mean?
I mean,
where it was like thunderstorming and all that crazy stuff. Like,
yeah, when we got there, it was winter, and I'd never been so cold in my entire life. I slept in 2 hoodies, a dressing gown, joggers, and I was still cold. It's colder than it was. Even Manchester, I'd never felt that cold.
Yeah.
Which was ridiculous, because we thought we were going in winter. It was going to be like, a bit colder,
T-shirt
like 10
shorts,
degrees. Yeah. No,
I thought
it was absolutely fucking freezing.
And that would be it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's just a naivety on our part, really, more than anything else.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. It's just one of them things, isn't it? Not to per se believe everything you see online is the picture. Obviously, it's a great place. Them places that you do see online do exist.
Oh God, yeah, and they are beautiful,
and they do look like that.
Yeah,
and
that's only 10% of the time, not 100% of the time.
Yeah, yeah. So it's just about understanding that, which we didn't take into consideration.
No, but I think
we thought like all our problems were going to get solved, and
I thought we're going to
we'd be
move there and
perfect,
everything.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I don't think you can, unfortunately, truly understand it until you get
Until you're
there
there.
and do it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So you can plan as much as you want, but once you get there, it's then real. And you can't really predict.
I think that would be one of my biggest points of advice, though, not to plan as much. Like, have a bit of a rough idea, but kind of just accept that things are going to change, and
this might not be what you think, and that's good. That's good advice.
I feel if you plan every little detail, you're going to be very disappointed very quickly.
Yeah.
And you don't want that. Because things are going to change, and you have to adapt. And that's part of the fun.
Exactly. But yeah, do your research. Don't go in with too much of a big idea, because it might be completely different when you get there. You might feel completely different.
I try and say, like, try not to expect anything.
Yeah.
And just go for it and just take it all in as it is, because you will enjoy it a lot more.
Yeah, be present in the moment, because it goes so quick. 9 months, I feel like we've been back just under a year, and it's crazy because I feel like I never went.
Yeah, and I speak to people and they're like, how long are you gone for? And I was like, about 9-10 months. And they're like, oh, really? I literally felt like 6 weeks. I was like, yep, telling me. But yeah.
But I've come back and I'm so much more grateful, and I miss it every day. But yeah, it's an experience that'll stay with you forever, because I think about it all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's proof that you can take a positive from any situation. Like, we didn't necessarily have the best time compared to other people. But I still am extremely proud of us for doing it and happy with how it went. And like, have learned so much about myself and about you and about everything.
Yeah, about life in general.
Because of that, you know what I mean? And I feel that we can withstand a lot more now because of that.
Yeah, we came back 2 different people, not to be cliche, but it's very true.
We found ourselves, guys.
Yeah.
Slay. But yeah, that's...
But all in all, 10 out of 10 place. You'll have a great time. Just got to be wary of some stuff, but that's wherever you go.
Yeah. I would go as far as say everyone needs to move out of your hometown at least once.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't have to be Australia. Australia is just a popular choice because it's easier to live there, isn't it? Like,
yeah, with the visas and...
Yeah, you just kind of need money, really. And not to be a criminal.
We did, on that... Sorry, just to jump in.
Rude, you know.
We did save up for about a year. In hindsight, we probably saved up... We should have saved up for longer.
Yeah, or at least been stricter with our savings.
Yeah, because obviously once you get there, it's probably when you do the most spending
to
set yourself up. So obviously depending on however much everyone earns and what you want to take with you, but save up for a little bit longer than you think you should save up for. I probably would have saved up for like a year and a half, maybe 2 at a push.
Yeah, I think
just to be more comfortable.
I think we were just so desperate to go that, and desperate for change that we were like... Yeah, we kind of cut it short, didn't we, a little bit? We basically just got scraped enough. Yeah, and obviously... to go. And obviously we were living with my mum and dad, which wasn't ideal, and, So there's a lot to consider, but, yeah. Sorry, yeah, what were you going to say? Yeah, I think it was about... I'd recommend you move out of your hometown and just try and live somewhere else. Australia is a very popular choice because it's easier to get there. Not physically, because it's
a long flight.
Miles away, aren't it?
Lock in for that flight.
Yeah, fun.
It's actually not that bad.
But yeah, I think you just learn a lot about yourself in doing that. And yeah, it makes you bigger and better.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Exactly. Whether it's a good experience or a bad experience.
Yeah.
I've known people that have gone out and come back after 2 weeks. I've known people that have gone out and
Not come back.
are still there now.
Yeah.
Both people have learned a lot about themselves. So
Yeah.
that's the key takeaway. Yeah, in terms of the visa, I think the visa was about
I think it was 300.
I think it was £300, wasn't it? Which is about
Yeah.
$700.
Dollars.
No, it said USD. No, AUD. Which
Yeah.
is Australian dollars.
Flights were probably the most expensive part.
Yeah, they were about a grand, weren't they? I think.
Yeah, I think we got quite lucky.
I think ours were about 600 each.
Yeah.
700 each. And then obviously on the visa as well, you have to kind of prove that you have 2,500, I think it is.
Yeah.
But I think they might have changed this now. I don't know.
Yeah, well, they've changed visa because you don't have to work in the.
But this is just what when we did it. This is the situation. You had to kind of like prove that you could have enough money to survive, basically.
Mm.
And yeah, then obviously lock in for that flight.
Ours got accepted quite quick, visas, and I've heard a lot of people say their visas got accepted quite quick.
Yeah, ours was within a week, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah, because I think it was.
I want to say it was a few days.
It'd been accepted for a while before I even noticed it'd been accepted.
Yeah.
So that's quite good. You can kind of get the response quite quick, I think.
Yeah, and then obviously the flight is extremely long, or flights. I should say. You can do a direct one, I think, can't you? Depending on where you're going. But yeah, we went to Doha.
Yeah.
Which was about 7 hours. And then we did the second leg, which I think was about 13, I think?
13 or 14, I think, yeah.
With a 3-hour overlay as well. But yeah, I thought, I
was going to say, it sounds horrific, but I feel like, for us anyway, once you are on the flight, I tried to sleep as much as possible, and you're locked in for the next 13 hours, 14 hours.
Yeah.
So you kind of accept it, and it's not as bad as you think. You've got loads of entertainment on the TVs.
Yeah.
There's enough food, you can get snacks. The key for me was to sleep. But as long as you can keep yourself busy, you genuinely forget you're on a plane.
I think as long as you can not freak out.
Mm.
Because that's quite a common thing of people going, oh my God, I'm on this plane. Flying's not the most loved thing anyway.
Yeah.
And then you kind of go, oh my God, and you kind of start panicking a little bit. As long as you can not do that and, like, say, keep yourself busy and keep your brain. I was born in the brain. Keep your brain busy. You'll be fine.
Yeah. If you've got a companion, just annoy them.
A companion.
Just annoy them.
No.
The time passes.
Don't do it. But yeah, also I think after maybe after the first 5 hours, you're not. It sounds a bit depressing, but it's kind of true. You're not a person. You are a zombie.
You do go into zombie mode, especially getting onto that second flight. It's zombie mode time.
And so you're just kind of
out of it.
Existing.
Yeah. You are kind of out of it.
I remember when we were getting on the second flight, we were just kind of yep, all right, whatever.
Yeah, you've done it once, it's like, oh, fine.
I mean, what, 13 hours? Yeah, all right. I just want to get to bed.
Yeah. Get a good neck pillow. Get a good neck pillow and actually take pajamas. Some nice pajamas and change into your pajamas.
Yeah, and little face wipes and things like that, and just make you just little things like that. Brush your teeth, get up and walk about if you can.
Yeah, get up and walk about as much as possible.
Pay for the Wi-Fi if you can.
Extra leg room if you can.
Yeah, if you can pay for all that, all the little extras, just do it because it's a one-time thing, and it's gonna help you a lot.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's
Hey guys, I was just editing this and realised my phone cut out just towards the end. So wanted to make sure you guys had an outro and say bye. Thank you for watching. We'll be back next week with another episode. But if you want a Australia part 2, let us know, because we can film that for you guys. But yeah, see you soon. Promise my phone won't die again.